Vero Beach, Florida, 28-mile-long barrier island, no high-rises, low density, conservative growth policies.
And Jupiter is right where the Loxahatchee River meets the Atlantic. It's got beautiful beaches and quick access to downtown Palm Beach.
Two incredible coastal towns, two very different lifestyles. Which is right for you? Stay tuned.
Today, we're breaking it all down so you can figure out which one is your perfect fit, because choosing wrong costs you way more than just money. Let's dive in.
Let's start with a big picture. Honestly, Vero Beach and Jupiter are more different than you may realize. Vero is about an hour north of Palm Beach, low density barrier island community. This city has about 21,000 people. The whole county has about 120. Like Jupiter, Vero has a barrier island, a long skinny strip, 28 miles long of a barrier island that I think you'll find is probably more affordable than the barrier island in Jupiter.
Jupiter is a completely different animal. Jupiter is the northernmost town in Palm Beach County, positioned right where the Loxahatchee River, Jupiter Inlet, and the Atlantic Ocean meet. It's a high-demand coastal market within a much larger metro corridor, with Palm Beach Gardens and West Palm Beach just minutes to the south. The lifestyle here spans everything from planned mainland communities like Abacoa to high-value waterfront and barrier island homes near the inlet, making it one of the most versatile markets in the area. If you want access to the full South Florida metro experience while still keeping a true coastal feel, this is exactly where you want to land. Jupiter also offers about 3.4 miles of beaches, including spots like DuBois Park, Jupiter Beach Park, Carlin Park, Ocean Cay Park, and nearby Juno Beach Park, along with easy access to Palm Beach International Airport, which is just about 25 minutes away. Plus, the Brightline Station in West Palm Beach connects you directly to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Orlando, making travel seamless.
So that's the overview. But when we talk about the vibe difference, that's where things between Jupiter and Vero really get interesting. The most obvious is low density and the whole Ocean Drive district. It really is a thing. Ocean Drive is a small format art shopping and park district on the barrier island filled with low-rise galleries, boutiques, oceanfront parks, wine bars, restaurants, Saturday farmers market. It really has a small town vibe to it. Hardly any multinationals in there. Most of the merchants are still independents, walk, bike to everything. It really is very, very charming. The art scene may surprise you. Very well regarded. We've got a renowned museum of art that's even going further with a major renovation and expansion that's ongoing. Very well regarded. They have a children's program, a docent program. They have Actors Equity Theater right on the barrier island. Very artsy, yet in the backdrop of what a physicality. We've got the Indian River Estuary, which serves as our intracoastal, and that is actually a brackish body of water, in case you didn't know. I didn't when we moved here. And what it means is it's part fresh and part salt. Broadly, alligators don't like it. So that means when you're here, you've got two bodies of water to play in, different species of fish on each. If you don't want to hit the ocean, you can go paddleboarding or kayaking or pontooning or fishing in the river, or both. It really is quite spectacular and unusual because it's only the Indian River that offers it. So it's a small river, and we're one of the fortunate towns that is anchored along it. So just north of us is a beautiful body of water called the Sebastian Inlet. So we don't have an inlet. We had one until World War II, but we've got the Fort Pierce Inlet to the south, and to the north we have the Sebastian Inlet. Golf, obviously a major thing. Golf courses everywhere, public, private, and everything in between. Padel, pickle, all the racket sports are increasingly super important as well. And then we are anchored to the south. We've got Palm Beach and West Palm, as well as to the north by Melbourne. So there's a lot going on that we're equidistant to, so really Vero becomes a great launch pad.
Jupiter's lifestyle is built around the outdoors with easy access to surfing, boating along the Loxahatchee River and the Intercoastal, dog-friendly beaches, and an extensive network of parks and trails. One of the town's most recognizable landmarks, the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum, offers tours and panoramic inlet views that are genuinely worth experiencing. The area is known for its wildlife and year-round outdoor activity, supported by spots like Bush Wildlife Sanctuary, which focuses on native Florida wildlife rescue and education. Golf is also a major part of the culture here, with a range of private and semi-private clubs that span from family-friendly to ultra-exclusive. With an average annual temperature around 76 degrees and well-maintained beaches overseen by Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation Departments and Palm Beach County Ocean Rescue, the entire area is set up for consistent year-round use.
So at this point, you're saying, well, which one is right for me? Well, that's where you give me a call and we talk about what's important to you. What in kind of lifestyle are you looking for? What's important to you in terms of how you live, how often you're going to be here, what kind of lifestyle you envision, and that's where we figure it out. And maybe Vero's right, or maybe Lindsey's market of Jupiter is right, but together we can figure it out. So that's lifestyle. Obviously, that's an important piece of it. That's a driver. But there's also money. Cost of living is very different in both places. Vero is going to be about 40% more affordable than Jupiter. I know that seems counterintuitive. With less zoning and with less density and less products to sell, you'd think we should be more expensive. So the price differential is a thing. So it depends on what is important to you. Luxury properties here on the Barrier Island would be anywhere from probably $2 to $6 million. So it depends what's important to you, frankly, and what your budget allows or says it's worth to you in terms of spending the lifestyle and the experience that you want in Florida. There is one large mixed-use development that's worthy of thinking about because it's going to really enhance the quality of life without hurting any of our other parks and beach areas and oceanfront dining areas in the Ocean Drive district, just off the island. There is a 9-acre tract of land that used to be an old power plant, and it's big blue, and you can't miss it. It's aqua. It's Florida. It's an aqua power plant. It is going to be redeveloped into something of a mixed-use site. The concept that has everybody excited, we'll see if it bears out and can get funded and can get some variance that it needs. Boutique hotel, combination marina, an asset that will be really a jewel that will enhance the other assets we already have here in Vero Beach. So it's something to keep your eye on. We're going to talk more about it later.
Jupiter's higher median home prices naturally translate into higher absolute property tax bills, especially when you factor in slightly higher millage rates compared to markets like Vero Beach. For any specific property, it's always smart to pull exact numbers directly from the Palm Beach County property appraiser so that you're not estimating. Insurance is also highly property specific here, with oceanfront and intercoastal homes each carrying their own risk profiles that can significantly impact annual costs. And if you're leaning into the golf lifestyle, memberships at clubs like Admiral's Cove or the Loxahatchee Club can add a meaningful layer to your overall cost of living.
So let's talk about housing. We touched on it a little bit. The Barrier Island has a lot of older housing stock undergoing renovations. There's a couple pockets that have new builds. Sea Glass on the northern end of the island is one of them, but not too many. In general, folks are buying for the neighborhood they like, whether it's no HOA or whether they want an HOA that has a private beach access, buying the community and the vibe that you like, and then oftentimes either renovating it right away or renovating it over time once you get in and see how you like it. On the Barrier Island, generally it's going to be like $1 million is not going to buy you what you think it should, or it would have pre-COVID. $1 million is really going to be a fixer, and maybe some people would say that's a lot that you knock down and you build a new house, all the way up to, multi-million dollars, acre parcels on the river and the ocean. Question is, what's important to you? And I would say think about how you like to live every day, because it's an everyday choice, whether you're here for 3 months or full-time.
Now, Jupiter is one of the most sought-after coastal markets in Palm Beach County, and the price per square foot tells you everything. Jupiter offers a wide pricing spectrum, starting with mainland communities like Abacoa and the Bluffs, which appeal to a broad range of buyers, from entry-level townhomes to larger single-family homes in Gulf communities. In the $1 million to $2 million range, buyers are typically competitive for non-waterfront coastal neighborhoods and Gulf properties, while the most exclusive inlet and oceanfront neighborhoods push significantly higher. At the top end, areas like the Bears Club, Jupiter Island, and prime waterfront near the Jupiter Inlet represent the ultra-luxury ceiling, where prices can reach into the tens of millions. Compared to Vero Beach, both new construction and resale in Jupiter generally run higher, so it really comes down to what matters most to the buyer: price point or proximity to the Palm Beach market and lifestyle.
So let's talk about infrastructure. We don't have 6-lane roads. We also don't have a huge airport, though. We've got an airport that's a municipal airport, and it's serviced by Breeze to places like Providence, Newburgh, Westchester. Also, now we have JetBlue going into Boston and JFK. We also have American servicing, I think, Charlotte, and a lot of private aircraft, obviously. So that has really made a difference and made Vero Beach more accessible, particularly to the Northeast corridor that tend to really love Vero. So we certainly have connectivity, and we're about an hour 15 to the Orlando airport and about 45 minutes north to Melbourne. Let's talk about healthcare. Cleveland Clinic runs a hospital here that's very well regarded. The Orlando Health System recently bought the Sebastian Hospital. We have very fine physicians, as you would expect, with fairly significant portion of our populace is over 65. Healthcare is very fine here, and you're not wanting for options, which is a great thing because it's an important part of life.
Jupiter's location is a major advantage, especially for buyers who travel or commute regularly. Palm Beach International Airport is about a 25-minute drive from most neighborhoods, offering strong domestic and international access and making travel significantly easier than many coastal towns. You also have the Brightline station in nearby West Palm Beach, which connects you directly to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Orlando without needing to get on I-95. That said, major roads like Indiantown Road, US 1, A1A, and I-95 do carry heavier commuter and seasonal traffic, which reflects Jupiter's role within a larger employment and retail hub tied to Palm Beach Gardens and West Palm Beach. From a healthcare standpoint, residents are served by Jupiter Medical Center, an independent not-for-profit regional hospital with even more access expanding through the upcoming Alan B. Miller Medical Center in Alton, a 156-bed acute care facility scheduled to open in 2026. Overall, for professionals commuting to Palm Beach Gardens, West Palm Beach, or other major regional employers, Jupiter's central positioning makes it one of the most convenient coastal options in the area.
So that's the bottom line. Who chooses which? They're both great. There is no wrong choice here. Who chooses Vero? People that want a low density, slower pace. By that, I don't mean that there's not things to do. I mean, when you exit your community, you're not immediately confronted with a 6-lane highway. In Vero, because the beaches are free of charge and the river parks are free of charge, we have less of a club-oriented community. Because we have low density, some of our clubs do have a real estate requirement where you must live in there and buy real estate, but equally as many are completely untethered, and you could live here and join a club here, and the twains don't meet, and you drive to your golf course, and you don't have to live within the gates in order to have access to these amenities, including the river and the ocean.
And Jupiter is for buyers who want it all within reach and are ready to pay for it. Jupiter tends to attract active families, professionals, and dual income households who want quick access to all the great surrounding towns, downtown West Palm Beach, and the airport, all while living in an upscale coastal setting. The lifestyle here offers more parks, organized recreation, and a deeper mix of dining and nightlife within a short drive than most beach towns, plus access to elite private golf clubs that anchor the local culture. The trade-off is real though: more traffic, higher price points, and a faster-paced South Florida feel compared to the quieter Treasure Coast. At the end of the day, both are great options. It just comes down to what lifestyle matters most to you.
So Vero Beach is your place if you want a coastal town with a sophisticated cultural vibe, smart and slow growth. Vero Beach is worthy of your consideration.
And Jupiter is your place if you want an active coastal town with lots of amenities, a quick connection to the Palm Beach Metro, fabulous golf, beaches, and everything the South Florida lifestyle has to give. And if Jupiter is calling your name, reach out to me at livinginjupiterfla@gmail.com. I'd love to chat with you and build your South Florida strategy together.
Now, before you go, check out the video link below where we're giving more comparisons, and there's a head-to-head Vero against Naples. What are the differences? They're both great, but they're very, very different. Thanks for watching. I'm Sally Daley. Until next time, take care.